I've got a lot of people asking me questions. Susan, what kind of business can I start? And majority of these people that have been asking me this question are university students and stay-at-home moms. A lot of them don't have the finance to start a business, as in a lot of money to start a business. Most of their questions were, Susan, what kind of business can I start with a budget or a capital of 50,000 Naira? Like I keep saying, there's no amount of money that is too small to start a business in Nigeria if you know what you're doing. So today's video, I'm going to be listing 10 businesses you can start in Nigeria with a minimum of 50,000 Naira, and you'll be surprised the businesses you can start. Do not underestimate any business, because there are so many businesses you can start with even zero capital, let alone 50,000 Naira. So if you're interested in something like this, I would advise you to watch this video and take your notepad and start jotting down these businesses. And before we move on, I would like you to consider a few things before you start a business in Nigeria. And the first one is for you to consider the environment you live in. You cannot live in an environment where everything is expensive and expect yourself to start a business with 50,000 Naira. It might be possible, but hard, because a lot of people in your area are looking for things that are very tangible. The second is for you to start with what you already know. Don't go and look for another skill, because your budget is already very limited. Go start with what you already know. There's nobody in this life that does not have a skill. You must have something that you are interested in or you are good at. So those are the things that you should consider and concentrate on. Don't go and start looking for where to learn how to sew when your budget is 50,000 Naira. So the next is to keep your expenses as minimal as possible. So if your capital is 50,000 Naira, try to stick to that budget. Don't go beyond. Don't go and look for things that are very expensive, because what's the point? The next is to test the demand before scaling. See, this one is important. When you want to start a business, start small. A lot of people go and restock, go and fill you see their shop filled up. When I started my business, I started very, very small. See, I make egg growth products. So I was producing within my limits because I was testing the market. If the business does not go well, it's easy for me to stop. So I was producing at least 10 products. 10. If I finish selling, I will produce again. And when I don't have and customers come, I'll just let them know that I don't have. You can wait when I make a new batch. So this was how I grew my business gradually. I am not here to tell you that growing a business is impossible. It is very possible, because I did it. I'm just telling you my story. So we have a few businesses I'm going to be talking about, and the first one is Okrika business. I'm not going to list 50,000 Naira business and not talk Okrika. When you go to our local market, there are some women you see roaming around the market with clothes on their hand. You see, all those people wake up very early. They go to where they open bay. If you go there early, you will find bill of 500 Naira, and you carry that 50,000 Naira to the market. Tell me that you will not buy plenty things. Gradually, when you buy those clothes 500 Naira or 1,000 Naira with your budget of 50,000 Naira, you will buy a lot. And when you start selling them, a lot of these people, they sell clothes 2,000 Naira, 2,500, 3,000. If you start a business like this, gradually you start scaling. Before you know it, you already got in a shop, get your mannequin, or if possible, you start selling from your home with a mannequin. So the next on my list is the second, is pure water selling. So with a budget of 50,000 Naira and you are a stay-at-home mom or a university student, this is a perfect business for you. In my compound, my facility manager started a business with 50,000 Naira, especially this pure water business. Now he multiplies it. He now sells dispenser water. He now sells Coke and Fanta. So this is a business that you should not sleep on. That's your 50,000 Naira. Go and look for pure water. People carrying pure water trucks, and buy a lot of them. There are so many people that are busy. They don't even know when these pure water trucks are moving, because they are always moving early in the morning. You can buy and keep. So when they need water, especially people in your surrounding, they can come to you. This is how you can easily start a business and scale up. So the next business you can start with a budget of 50,000 Naira. This is the third on my list, is selling of granules, roasted granules. This is a very profitable business. I love granules. I can even show you my granules. My daughter, I can even show you my granules. I still have it here. So this is something a lot of people eat, especially those that are on keto diets, those that are watching their sugar. A lot of people are eating granules, and it is a very healthy snack. If you are in this business, I would advise you to, if you know how to make roasted peanuts or roasted granules, this is a business that you should not sleep on, because it is a good business to start. This is a business you should start, especially if you don't have a capital to start a huge business or the kind of business you are eyeing. If you can do this, please start with it, and then you can move, or just to sustain yourself. See, if you are living in Nigeria and you don't have a hustle or a side hustle or a job, or even if you have a 9-to-5 business, you can still do groundnut business. Say, carry groundnut to your office and sell to your workers. A lot of 9-to-5ers, they like to snack on small things, and a lot of them are eating healthy because they can afford it. So this is something that you should not look out, like you should not sleep on if you are looking to start a business or a side hustle in Nigeria. Let's not talk too much. The fourth on my list is selling of drinks, tiger nut drinks, kunu, zobo. This is also a profitable business because they are healthy in a way that if you don't bombard them with sugar, unnecessary sugar, it is very healthy. You can take it to your office, you can supply the malls or small shops in your area, especially if they have freezer. All those women that sell ice block, Coke, Fanta, you can easily reach out to them or approach them and tell them that, okay, you have this, can they help you sell? And you give them their own percentage. So with 50,000 naira, you can honestly start this business. Even Zobo, a pinch rubber of Zobo is like 2,000 naira or 2-3. There was a time I was making a large quantity of Zobo in my house with a budget of 5,000 naira. That was last year. So this year, even if there's a lot of inflation, like the inflation in Nigeria is high, you still can make Zobo a large quantity, let's say 5 liters of Zobo with 5,000 naira. Yeah. So it's a very, very good side also, and I do not want you to sleep on it. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you can sell in your own home, in your freezer, and make your money. If you're a university student, you can sell in your hostel. If you're a 9-to-5 worker, you can make it and take it to the office. It is a win-win for everybody. So this business, don't sleep on it. The fifth on my list, this one is exciting because a lot of people don't know that this business is actually profitable, and it is selling of ice block. Ice block right now is selling for at the rate of 1,500, 1600, depends on the area you live. My friend sells ice block, and she drives a RAV4 car. She sells ice block, she drives a RAV4. So this business, don't sleep on it. Is a good business to start as a side hustle if you're a stay-at-home mom. She's a stay-at-home mom. She drives a RAV4. I'm telling you this. I'm just being very practical or emphasizing because a lot of people look down on a lot of business. And when she started this business, she was hiding it from me. When she realized that I sell hair products, I talk about business ideas on YouTube, I do a lot of things, she started opening up. I was like, this is a very good business because I also have somebody, a friend of mine, who is doing ice block business. And right now, she imported the machine where she makes ice block. Her ice block doesn't even stay like 2 hours, the ice blocks are ready, and she sells in large quantity. So I used that to motivate her. Because of that, she had to buckle up and start marketing her business. It is very important. And if you are a business, if you want to do a business, don't look Uche face. Uche know they pay your bills. Uche know they feed you. Well, let's leave that one. So this ice block business is a very profitable business, and I would not want you to sleep on it. The sixth on my list is making of small cupcakes, all those cakes, and you can sell them in your church. If you go to a lot of churches these days, have vendors that sell. They don't even hide it. They come to you openly. Chin, cupcake, plantain chips, peanuts, all of these things. I'm giving you guys realistic business ideas, and I'm also breaking it down in a way you can easily understand that you can do it. Business does not mean you have to start with 1 million naira or 20 million naira. Don't let anybody deceive you. So the seventh on my list is doing house cleaning for people. If you don't have money, you are looking for side hustle, you're a stay-at-home mom, you're a university student, you can clean homes for people. Let's say you live in an area where there's nothing, you have looked everywhere, there's nothing. go and look for how you start cleaning homes for people. And with this, you will still benefit from these people, because you will be the first person they will contact if they want to give out anything, clothes, foodstuffs, and a lot of things. They can even tip you aside from your salary, especially when you are good. There are some people that have attitude problem. They're working for somebody, they are paying you, and you are still giving attitude, and you are looking for money. The Lord is your strength. The 8th on my list, I don't know what number we're at, but if I miss it, then I miss it. So the 8th on my list is laundry service. You can easily do this. It's the same with housekeeping. You can wash for people. It's easy. You use your hand. The only thing is your hands, and you will take your time to wash. So it's a good business, and I would love you guys to jump on it. So the 9th on my list, this one depends on your skill. If you have a skill in it, start it. This one is nail technicians. If you have a skill, if you live in an area where your friends, all those people that don't have business, they don't have work, you go and stay in your friend's shop, gisting or gossiping. Go and use that time to be learning. Use time and be telling them, let me help you. Shay, what is this? Ask questions. Do things that will give you the skill you need. Do it so that you will learn. Like play. You are picking up a skill or two from it. You will go home and practice it. See, I practice a lot of things like this. Even makeup. I never went to makeup school, and I made a bride up on her wedding day. But it's not like I wanted to focus on that business or that skill. I didn't even want to focus on it. That was why I stopped. But it is a skill that you should consider if you're a student or a stay-at-home. It's a skill that you can consider. This is very good though. The last on my list, I think it is the last. If not the last, I will just add one because I don't know the number we are at, is hairdressing. See, this is my hair now. Somebody made it, and that person is a student looking for extra money for, let's say, transportation or just project books, and she's making her money. She will call price for you. If it depends on you, if you want the price, you patronize. If you don't want it, you look for somebody else. But it's a good business to start if you have a skill in hairdressing. I also have a skill in hairdressing too. I have a certificate in hairdressing. See, there's no business that is a waste. This is my skill in hairdressing. Maybe I'm using it to make my daughter's hair. I've never taken my child to the salon. We started a business in this skill that I use in making her hair. So it's a skill that you cannot even, once you have a skill on your hand, as long as God has given you that ability to do that thing, it's not going anywhere. So this one, the last one is, I don't know if this is the 9th one, then, well, the last one is tutorials. You can do tutorials if you have a skill in something. Let's say you are looking for extra cash. This one, you don't even need money. You already have everything in place. You can just use that to teach people. You come to social media, people are making noise, talking about the skill that made them rich, and they are selling classes. So you can learn you can do the class and make money from it. If you want to teach people how to, there's a guy online that teaches people how to make soap, cream, all those things, and guess what? He's charging 3,000 naira, sometimes 7,000 naira to join his class. And you know the amount of people there. See, this guy is making his money, and a lot of people are still looking for how to join. So this is a skill. This is something, if you already have a skill in any of these popular areas, you can offer your service. So this is the last. We are done with today's video. I've listed 10 businesses you can start in Nigeria with a budget of 50,000 naira, and I hope I have helped a stay-at-home mom or a university student, on even a 9-to-5 worker, because some of the businesses I listed are for them. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a nice day. Bye.